What if I told you that the reason you haven't manifested your biggest desires isn't because you're not trying hard enough, but because you're trying way too hard? What if the reason you feel stuck, the reason that life often feels like a struggle, is because you've forgotten the one thing that makes manifestation effortless? Today is the day you will end the struggle for good. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why everything that says that you can't have something or that you need to work hard to get it is a lie. And I'm going to share with you the one very simple shift you need to make to unlock any manifestation you desire. Because life isn't actually meant to be a struggle, and you are actually supposed to be happy, to have fun, to have the things and the people and the experiences you desire. Hello, my beautiful superheroes. Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, I'm Scarlett Grace. I'm a manifestation coach, and I'm here to help you manifest all of your heart's desires. So subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you won't miss any videos that will change your life. So, here's something I want you to really understand. Reality is not real. Yup, that's right. Reality isn't actually real. It's a simulation, a projection of your mind. Everything you see, everything you touch, everything you experience is a reflection of what is happening inside you. The world, the one that feels so solid, so real, isn't at all what it seems. It's a mental construct that you project outwards without realizing it. Reality isn't just a simulation, it's a mirror. What you think, what you feel, what you believe is reflected right back to you. This is why your inner world is so important. The beliefs you hold, the thoughts you entertain, the emotions you embody shape the world around you, just like the images in a video game are determined by the code and the choices of the player. When you change what's inside, the outside automatically shifts too. Think about it this way. Imagine that you're playing a virtual reality game. The graphics, the storyline, and even the characters, all of it, the whole thing, feels so very real while you are inside the game. But once you step out of it, you realize it was just a simulation, a set of pixels and codes designed to create a specific experience. It was never real, no matter how real it seemed. Your physical reality is just like that. It's an illusion. It's made up in your mind and projected outward. It's a game. It is all a game. That is why manifestation is supposed to be easy. It is supposed to be fun. But the moment you start treating it like life or death, the moment you start obsessing over every little detail and worrying about when and how it will happen, or if it will happen at all, or if you deserve it, you create resistance. You choke the very thing you desire by holding it so tightly that it can't appear in your life. It cannot even move towards you. You're taking it too seriously. That is why it's not working. Let it go. It is just a game. The moment you start treating your desires as urgent or life or death, you create resistance. Think about how a person might react if they were told they had to manifest something by a certain time, or else they would completely fail. Think about the stress, the pressure. Instantly, it blocks the flow of the desire. It blocks everything. You cannot think. You cannot relax. It's like a dam blocking the water. It simply can't flow. But when you release the pressure, when you treat manifestation like the fun game that it is, it's as if you removed the dam and suddenly things start to flow with ease. If what I'm saying and the way I'm explaining things resonates with you, then I highly recommend that you work with me so that you can immediately apply everything I share with you to your specific situation. One-on-one coaching sessions via Zoom are available, and coaching via recording is another option. And if you're manifesting a specific person, I have a 21-day course to help you manifest your specific person that you can start right now. The links for all of those things are in the description below. Now, here's a question for you. Remember when you were a kid and you wanted a pony? You didn't stop to think if you deserved a pony. You didn't wonder if it made sense, if it was logical, if your family could afford a pony. You didn't ask, where would I even keep a pony? We live in an apartment. Because none of that mattered to you. You wanted a pony simply because a pony sounded like fun. That was enough. And the most important part is you fully allowed yourself to want it. You imagined it. You dreamed about riding it through fields and brushing its mane and spending time with it and maybe even giving it a ridiculous name like Rainbow Candy Thunderbolt or Jackie the Princess Reaper. And yeah, all my toys had crazy names when I was a kid. Thank you very much for asking. But the point is, you felt pure joy just imagining all the cool things you could do and all the fun you would have with your pony. You didn't need a deep justification for wanting the pony. You didn't sit there and think, is this the most reasonable thing to want? No, you just wanted a pony because it seemed fun. You wanted a pony because you wanted a pony. End of story. But then you grew up. And suddenly, every desire gets put through 100 filters before you even allow yourself to admit that you want it. When we were children, we naturally understood the truth of manifestation without even realizing it. We didn't question why we wanted something. We simply enjoyed the desire itself. But as we grow older, we develop layers and layers and layers of judgments. Am I worthy? Is this reasonable? And these layers pile up and block the natural flow of our desires. Manifestation becomes a struggle when we start filtering our desires through these layers of doubt and fear and worry. Do I deserve it? What if people judge me? Am I supposed to want something else instead? Something more realistic? Am I being greedy? Is this a responsible thing to want at my age, or at my career level, or my income level? And just like that, poof, the desire dies before it even has a chance to exist. As adults, we don't even allow ourselves to want things without judgment. And not just that, we often don't even admit to ourselves what we truly want. And this happens automatically. We don't even notice it. But as kids, we didn't care. We just didn't care. We wanted things just because they sounded fun. That is the approach you need to bring back into your life. Here's what you need to understand. Life is a game, a simulation, an illusion designed for you to play in. You're not here to earn your desires. You're here to experience them. You're here to have fun. Think about a video game. When you play a video game, do you hesitate before picking up the best weapon? Do you question if your character deserves the cool armor? Do you worry if you've worked hard enough for that treasure chest? Do you stop and think for hours about the hair you want to choose for your avatar and whether it is appropriate for your age or your income level? No, you just collect it and you keep playing. The reason we struggle with manifestation is because we've been conditioned to believe that we must earn everything. We've been taught that nothing comes for free and that everything requires hard work. But this belief is a lie. Manifestation isn't about earning your desires. It's about stepping into the version of yourself that already has them and playing the game from that mindset. That is how reality works. The problem is that you've been conditioned by society, by your family, by your teachers to believe that you have to struggle for what you want, that you need to be worthy, that you have to prove yourself first, that your desires have to be appropriate, whatever that means. But none of that is real. It is just a set of beliefs. And beliefs are just stories you keep telling yourself. If you don't like them, if they don't make you feel good, you can drop them at any moment. They are not real. They were never real to begin with. The reason so many people struggle to manifest what is most important to them is because they take it too seriously, like way too seriously. And when you take something too seriously, you create fear around it. what if it never happens? What if I never get it? My life will be over. I'll never be happy. People will secretly laugh at me behind my back, or they will feel pity for me. Everybody will know I'm a loser. But when you treat it like a game, when you say, hey, I want to manifest this because it sounds fun, then everything changes. Now, I want you to think about a child playing pretend. They just wake up today and decide that they are an astronaut or a superhero, a princess or a pop singer. They don't question whether they can be an astronaut or a singer or a superhero. They just decide they are, and they act accordingly. They don't overthink it. They don't worry about whether it's realistic or not. They just play the role, and they have the best time doing it. And here's the thing. When they are in that role, it is like they fully embody it. For example, a child who just decided to be a specific superhero might suddenly ask to have something for dinner that they never ever liked before, like broccoli, just because they've learned that this is their superhero's favorite food. It doesn't matter if they used to hate it. They're now embodying the superhero, and so they want what the superhero would want. They don't question it, they don't overthink it, they don't think about it at all actually. They just step into the role of their new identity, and it shifts their preferences in an instant, and they will insist, oh, I've always loved broccoli, it's actually my favorite thing in the world. This is exactly what we mean in manifestation when we talk about embodying the version of you that already has the desire. Now, I know it can sound like a phrase full of difficult words and hard to understand concepts to some people, but all it really is just a fancy, grown-up way of saying, play pretend. Just like that child, you need to decide who you are and step into that role and embrace the feelings and the thoughts and the actions and the preferences of the version of you that already has the desire. You don't need to earn it. You don't need to work for it. You simply get to experience it. It's about fully embracing the version of yourself, living and acting as if you already have what you want. Because why not? You can wake up every day and ask yourself, what amazing things am I going to create today? Just because they sound fun to experience. Wouldn't it be fun if you got to experience life with triple your current income? Or if you manifested people who truly support and understand you? What if you mastered baking the perfect, most delicious chocolate cake? Or became fluent in Spanish just because it seemed like a very cool thing to be able to do? Well, do it. It's your game. You get to decide what you play with. You can wake up today and decide to play the part of a successful entrepreneur, a millionaire, an artist, a food blogger, a world traveler. That is what embodying the state of the wish fulfilled means. When you were a kid, you woke up and decided to play the astronaut or the pop star. You didn't overthink it. You just stepped into the role. So, step into your role right now. Let's say you want to become a millionaire. So, you are a millionaire right now. What does a millionaire even do? How do they think? What do they like? What do they not like? What are their hobbies? What do they spend their time doing? Just decide that's who you are and live from that place. And no, that does not mean spending money you don't yet have or doing things that make no sense and will make people think that you've gone insane. All it means is spend some time thinking about what a millionaire's life is like, what they do and what they don't do. Literally, daydream about being that millionaire. Have fun with it. And whenever you stumble upon something that sounds really fun in this daydream, just make a note of it. Now, some of those things may be easy to do right away or very soon, and others may sound way too out there. And that's okay. It's just a game, remember? Just write all the cool things down. And later, look at your list and ask yourself, what is something on that list that is both fun and easy for me to do today? So maybe in your mind, a millionaire reads a specific type of books, okay? Maybe they read personal development books or books about investing or the stock market. And reading is also something that you really enjoy doing. So there, you already have one fun thing to do. Pretend that you're a millionaire and go to a bookstore to buy one of those books that millionaires read. Or get the ebook version and start reading right away. You are not the old you reading that book and trying to become a millionaire. You are the millionaire you reading that book because that's what millionaires do according to your daydream. Or maybe they play golf and that's what lights you up and sounds like a fun thing to try today or this week or this month. Well, you can go and do that. The what isn't as important. The fact that you deliberately choose to do something that millionaire you would do is what is important. So take one small action today that the version of yourself you want to become would actually take. Not an action to force reality to change into what you want. This isn't about setting goals and striving to achieve them. I'm not talking about actions to force a result, like working longer hours so that you can make more money, or forcing yourself to go on a strict diet so that you can get your dream body. It's not that at all. I'm talking about actions that the version of you who already has the desire would naturally take. Physical reality is a game that responds to who you're being. The more you play pretend with who you want to be, the more you will become that person and the more the game of reality will shift to give you that. That's what you do for any desire. And you don't have to deserve it, okay? You just have to play. Manifesting isn't about grinding and struggling and proving yourself worthy. It's about playing, experimenting, enjoying the ride. And just like with any game, some things will happen very fast and very easily, and other things may take just a little bit longer, or you may initially fail a few times before you get it right. But that is perfectly all right. It's supposed to be this way. Think about it. If everything in life was way too easy, wouldn't it be very boring? Every game has challenges and plot twists and surprises. Some things will come instantly because you have no resistance, and other things may take you on unexpected side quests. Maybe you'll fail a few times before you get it. So what? It's a game. Don't go giving it all kinds of stupid meanings like that means I'll never get it, or that means I'm stupid, or I don't deserve to get it. It doesn't mean any of that. It is just a game. Just enjoy the ride and don't make up negative meanings for what happens. Every supposed failure is just another plot twist in your game. You try again, and each time you get closer to mastering it. It is not the end of the world. If something doesn't manifest right away, you can always try again. And if you decide it's already yours, sooner or later you will get it. The key is to never give up and to never stop having fun, even when you miss a step. When you were a kid, did you quit the game just because you lost a round? No, you laughed, you got back up, and you kept playing. Treat life the same way. Treat manifestation the same way. This is your game. Play it. And if you're really struggling with limiting beliefs that stop you from enjoying the game, then you need to watch the video that's on your screen right now, because in that video, I'm giving you one of the easiest and most effective ways to destroy your limiting beliefs. So go watch that video now, and I'll see you in the next video.